Back over at the other shop now. It's kind of nice because small shops just right around the corner. So good for storage. We got the Mustang here. Pretty close. Still need to buff it. Yeah, this car we sent home once. Customer brought it back, said he was not happy, so we're redoing it. It's the name of the game. Now, I will say, guys, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Sweet, right? I mean, look at that's not buff. That's fresh out of the gun. Everything looks really good, but you do get some little imperfections. I mean, it's dusty now too, but let me find something here just to show you guys. Like you see on the hood, a couple little dirt specks in there. Very buffable. Buffing just time. Just a lot of time to buff. But so we did this car, kind of a family friend, I'd call it. We did this car once, and there was a couple of those little imperfections in the quarter panel. Now, granted, I painted this car originally in my home garage. A couple little spots up in the quarter panel that he wasn't real happy with. That could not be fully corrected without respraying it. But for the amount of money he had to spend on the car, I mean, we redid this whole car. His all-in is about $5,500. So, I mean, who's going to do that for $5,500 painted on stripes? Nobody. That's not happening. So, I buffed it as good as we could, but he's seen it and said he wasn't happy with it. So here we are again, repainting it, just to keep our name, you know, solid. It is what it is. But I really don't have any interest in making 100% show perfect museum quality cars. I don't. There's too much passion in it. And people really don't have the budget for it ever, at least the people that I talk to. I'm more of the everyday person's quality, good paint job guy. I'm not the 100%, you know, super show winner guy. I got no interest in that. There's no real money in that. You'll end up dying of lung problems from painting everybody's car and be broke. So that's not where I want to be. So keep that in mind if you guys hit me up for paint jobs. There's a 6.4 Biscayne we're working on. Putting a little Lambo orange on it. Still got to clear coat it. So if you guys watched the other video earlier, you've seen that the convertible project has taken a hit. I'm going to show you the next candidate for the convertible. So this is the one that's here on the ground. That's the one that I'm going to turn into the vert project. It's a little windy out here. Sorry, guys. But this one here is a lot more solid. Even though it's hard to see, but you can see the wheel tubs. Pretty good. Floors are pretty good. Let's get a little bit right in there. Factory AC car. Even though I sold the vents, like I felt terrible selling the vents out of this thing because I'm like, I know I'm gonna need it. Mr. Eminem, no, not in Des Moines, Carlisle. Right outside of Des Moines. It's like a 20-minute drive from Des Moines. But I sold the vents out of this sucker, and I didn't feel good doing it, but I could have used money at the time, so we sold them. And now it's like, I kind of want to build this car, and I need the vents. So, if anyone's got vents, you don't want $1 million, let me know. I need some for this one and this one. So this is going to be the convertible project. Now I started with a 4-door originally because I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, I still don't know what I'm doing, but I started with a 4-door thinking it was going to be easy, but really it's not. I think the reason why people start with 4 doors is just because they're 4 doors and they're cheaper, but it doesn't actually help in the process of converting into a convertible. I mean, the 2 doors are actually easier to do into a convertible. It's just a lot of people don't want to chop the tops off. So this is going to be the one. We're going to move on with the convertible project. This is the factory color, that gold color. Kind of sweet. The 6-foe that I hang from my garage, yeah, I'm still working on that. I got the frame for that over at the other shop. Yeah, I've just been going a million miles an hour here, guys. I have not filmed a whole lot. Let me show you guys. I juiced this Lincoln last weekend. Maybe it was the weekend before. I still haven't put the pumps in it, but it cylinders and stuff in it. This is a new Lincoln. Got some tuck action going on. Two-inch extended caddy uppers. So I think that's like a 3-inch on a Lincoln. That's going to be the new jumper. This thing here, man, the owner of this car is watching. Bro, you got to send me some money or I'm filing papers on this sucker. I've had this thing in my possession now for over a year, and the customer has not paid a dime to have any work done on it. And frankly, I'm getting sick of storing it and moving it around for no income. So if you're watching this, send some money or send the title. One of the two. He's got big plans for it, which I get, but I told him, I said, if you don't have 25 grand, I probably wouldn't start this project. CCE setup that was in the 6.4. I got part of it in that Newport, and I got 2 pumps at home still. I think they have a certain amount of time and it's legally yours. Yeah, you got to file papers on them to obtain ownership. It's a process. That's just to get the title, which really I don't need a title for that thing. It's not like it's ever going to be on the road, but so this is the factory triple black car, non-AC. But this one I'm gonna do eventually. This one just stresses me out, man. I want this one to be really nice. I mean, like really no corners cut, really nice. So I don't think I'm gonna jump on this one just because where I'm at in life does not mesh up with the amount of time I want to put into this car. So I'm going to save this one for when I'm a little more free, instead of just trying to slam something together to have something to cruise. Real SS. $900 paint code. 815 trim, black. But it needs a lot. I mean, not a ton, but it needs a fair amount. It needs a whole trunk floor. I probably should do a whole floorboard, even though I really don't want to, but To do it 100% right, I should. And I just don't have the time. So. It's a 01 Lincoln Town Car for sale in Florida. Frame wrap, hop hose, hydraulics, 2-ton hot springs for $9,500. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I ain't got that kind of money. I just bought this place. I can't. No, I can't. But yeah, we got the purple Lincoln done. Eric Walker's Lincoln. Got that one done. Got that back to him. I think it's at a show today, which is pretty cool. The Biscayne's coming along. It's a customer car. It's going to be sweet. He wants that color all over, and then kind of like an off-white color in the center. I know a lot of you guys are low riders, but muscle cars are still pretty cool. Super B. Put a new trunk pan in it. Got that all epoxied. Nice and neat. Boring cars. Full of boring stuff. 64 Thunderbird with a 6.0 LS motor in it. Building a tranny cross member for that. Motor mounts for that. Le Mans is coming along pretty good. Wagon's coming along, doing a little paint stripping, a little rust repair on that. What paint system am I using? Depends. Custom colors, I got a couple different places I'll go to for custom colors. For just regular like collision work. It's a brand called Lesnall. Stuff's pretty good. I don't really have any issues with it. They give you all these little and you punch in the color code into the computer and it'll say, you know, grab this one, pour in so many grams of this color, that color, and put it all in a cup, and then you get your colors. Pretty sweet. They got some nice looking colors on there, but I don't really use this for custom work. It's too expensive. For custom paint, sometimes I'll use that brand there. You can see that's the orange. I've used Tamco before. Yeah, the actual stuff I like, but it's pricey. For clear coat, I use SPI Clear. That's my go-to clear coat. All right, guys, I better get back to work. I got to get out here and get this car painted. Fun. I got to paint this one with the door open. Somebody must have used their attack beaver to get into this car one time and just destroyed the pillar. So I got to get this one painted. But I'll make some real videos here soon. Some actually edited together videos and get them up on the channel. Thanks for watching, guys.